Welcome back, everybody, to the Aaron's High Cap Adventure Radio program. And we are here live. We've got another 29 and a half minutes to go. And sitting to my left is the awesome Pattie Mark. Pattie? I'm getting tongue-tied here, man.
It's okay.
Sorry, I appreciate it. I apologize.
Not yet.
Pattie, say hi to
gentlemen,
me.
I've
Hey.
never seen it, but Matt is blushing.
I'm blushing, yes.
That's good.
You come to the shop, you'll see me blush a lot. Okay. Pattie, what's going on with you? I haven't seen you here in the studio in quite some time. We used to do this about a year ago, but you got busy and things just changed. So what's going on with you?
Situations changed, jobs changed, and I don't see you every day like
That's
I
right.
used to,
That's
and
right.
I miss that.
I know. It's
So,
always a pleasure to talk and shoot the breeze with you.
There you
at the
go.
water cooler. Okay,
Yes.
you got a whole bunch of stuff here you're telling me about.
Well-
tell us what the topic is in general.
I'd like to talk to the ladies today. And if you're listening, and if you have a girlfriend or
What about girls have girlfriends?
girls that have girlfriends, that's fine.
In this day, you gotta
Everybody,
cover all bases.
bring all the ladies, mamas, daughters, girlfriends, whatever. Bring them to the radio, and let's talk a little bit. And anything that we talk about, you can call in, make a comment, express your opinion. That's what we're doing today.
Come over here, Pattie. I want you on video because
Oh,
we're going to play this.
okay. All right.
All right. Now, the number here to get a hold of us is 254-697-6633. And so as she's talking about certain topics, you want to chime in, give us a call, 254-697-6633. Let's hear some of those Rockdaleonians out there. I haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah, anybody that's listening, feel free to call in. I wanted to state first that I'm a supporter of the Second Amendment. I am a very politically conservative person, but everybody's welcome on this show. I welcome your input. I want you to feel free to state your opinion. Any questions, you can send them to our Facebook page. You can send them wherever you want. Okay, let's see what we got here. I just want to tell you, if you're sending stuff, information over to our Facebook page, and you don't know how to do it, you just call a 12-year-old that you got around the house. They can help you do that.
Let's go to aaronsgunshop.com,
Yeah.
go to the Facebook page.
There you go. Ladies, let's talk a little bit about types of guns. And I don't want you to be afraid. I want you to be prepared. And that should be your motto. I'm not afraid, I'm prepared. And there are two types of handguns that you need to really think about. First one is a revolver. And if you don't know what a revolver is, it is a handgun that has a cylinder that you load the bullets into and you fire it. It can be a double action where you just pull the trigger, or it can be a single action where you have to pull that hammer back. If you don't know what that is, just watch a Western today on TV. That's all they shoot is revolvers. And the second one I want to talk about is a semi-automatic handgun. And you load this handgun, let's say 7 to 8 rounds. You load it through the grip of the gun, and every time you pull that trigger, it's going to fire. So as fast as you can pull that trigger, that's how many rounds you're going to fire. You're going to have more ammunition with a semi-automatic handgun than you do with a revolver. That is my gun of choice.
I want to make a comment, Pattie.
Sure.
I don't bring this up enough when you're talking about the revolver and the automatic. A lot of women have a tendency to shy away from a revolver because of its high caliber of the 38 special, 357. But ladies, they do have revolvers in 380, 9mm, 45 ACP. So you can get the quote-unquote idiot gun where it works every time you pull the trigger, and all you have to do is pull the trigger in a lesser load, but that is a load that is still effective.
Right.
Right.
And there are also revolvers that are the pocket guns. 22 Magnums will do the trick. Believe me, if you are proficient and you can hit what you aim at, you are fine with that. What you want is something to help you get away from a bad situation. And there are, like he said, there's 380s, 38s, 9mm, 45s, 22s. There's a whole range. When you choose a gun, I would recommend that you start out fairly easily with a 22, and you get used to that gun, and you get used to loading it and aiming it and firing it, and then move up to maybe a 9mm. That gun is a little more powerful, but it makes you become a better shooter.
And don't let some
Yep.
numbnut male give you a 357 for the first time and scare the heck out of you.
Because I know what happens. You'll fire that big old gun, you'll end up on your butt, they'll laugh at you, and you'll never touch that gun again. I know, I've seen it a million times. You know, they tried to do that to me when I was a kid, but I'm just too blasted hard-headed. I just picked it up anyway. And now I'm a better shot than all those guys. But anyway, when you choose a gun, you find one that fits you, not somebody else's.
Go ahead,
You know,
take it, Trevor. I'll get him in a second.
something that fits your hand. You can buy
He'll get on the
guns
show as
at
soon as I answer.
Arches, you can buy guns at Academy, you can buy guns at Davidson's Guns online, and that's a really good place because they'll give you a guarantee. So check that out. You know, they're all prices.
Hey, Patty, hold on 1 second.
Sure.
We have a lot of bashful listeners, but we have one that decided to call. So let's see what's going on here.
Great.
What's going on? What do we got on the line? Hello,
Hello, this is Mark. And
Mark. What's up,
Mark.
Mark? What's going on?
you're having a great show. And I don't want to take up a whole lot of time, but I got three real fast comments. Number
Great.
one was an in-block clip. It is, there are several designs of the in-block. Several rifle designs utilize an in-block clip to load the firearm. This design, both the cartridges and the clip are inserted as a unit into a fixed magazine within the rifle. And the clip is usually ejected or falls from the rifle upon firing or chambering the last round, which reminds me of Normandy and the invasion when those guys were hitting the breaches with those Lurons and they would, fire that last round, that little metallic clip would pop out and make that sound. Which sounded like the clippers. And then the Germans took advantage of that. So that's a great history and story there. Fantastic.
Point two.
Notice number two?
Go to number two. Yeah.
Okay, General George's Pattie. Wild man that he is. One of the best generals of all time. Called it the M1 Garand and called it the greatest battle implement ever devised.
That was it. Implement. Awesome.
Implement.
All right. Number three.
Tool.
Number three is just recently, people, this is for your listeners. Hey, I went to go get my level 2 and 3 license for armed security, and I'm working on number 4 for protection here in Texas since I want to, come back from Africa a little bit. But you know what? In my class, with 4 other people, no one had a license to carry, even though they're trying to get certified as an armed guard, which is totally ridiculous, irresponsible, childish.
Yep.
So people, if the armed guards out there don't even have the responsibility to protect you by carrying a license to carry, people, please get out there, take Matt's class, get licensed to carry, and carry it responsibly and professionally, please. And then I've got a fourth and final blurb, if that's okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, Patty is spot on. And ladies, if you want to go out there and buy yourself a weapon, don't listen to the clerk behind the counter. Half those guys don't know what they're doing and they just want to sell you a weapon. So take your time.
Exactly.
Feel and get comfortable and follow Patty's advice. She absolutely knows what she's talking about.
That's awesome, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
I'll tell you, Mark, since you answered the trivia question, you win the prize. You get some free range time. Oops, I forget. You shoot free anyway. Sorry, buddy. Mark, I appreciate the call and thanks. We're going to get back with Patty here and see what she's got, okay? Thanks for calling. I'll see you in a while.
Thanks, Mark. We appreciate you calling in. And he is right. Don't listen to somebody else.
Well, wait, let's clarify. Let's give
yeah.
you guys a break. Make sure the individual that you are talking to
Knows what he's doing.
knows what they're doing, okay?
Sure. And he's right that these guys, that's their job to sell you a gun. But you are the one that's going to carry this. You are the one that's going to shoot it. You know, you don't buy your car for that guy over there. You know, you drive it because it fits you, you like it, it does what you want it to do. And believe me, ladies, if you come out to Aaron's Gun Shop and you want to shoot a certain type of gun, we have people that have those guns and they will let you shoot them. I was looking at a Springfield XDS, I believe it was, the other night, and somebody had one, and he let me shoot it, and I put those 5 rounds in a 1-inch circle, and he looked at me, shook his head, and walked off. So I took that as a compliment.
Oh, yeah, it's
but
definitely a compliment. Yeah.
yeah, so you have to personalize this, and ladies, as we move on from guns, calibers, all that type of thing, let's talk about dressing for concealment. Let's say you've gone out to Aaron's, you've got your license to carry, and now what do I do with this thing? You know, listen, there are lots of ways that you can carry a weapon concealed. And now if you want to carry a weapon open, that's your prerogative. I don't like that because I prefer the element of surprise. I want to keep things, in control. But when you dress for concealment, you have to take into consideration the size of the weapon that you want to carry. If you want to carry a 45, ain't gonna happen. Okay, we're going to see it. So if you're okay with that, that's okay. You can carry the smaller weapons, maybe a 9mm, a 380. You can have a holster that fits inside your pants. You can have a holster that fits under your shoulder. There are belly holsters made out of some kind of elastic spandex thing that you wrap around your belly. Yeah, and it depends on your shape, your size, how you dress. You may have to change a little bit of how you dress.
This is kind of funny. People look at me strange, but because it's on such a serious matter, I say it with such a straight face, and I mean it, that the person I'm talking to realizes I'm not messing around. Ladies, it all depends on how big you are on top too, what you can carry. Because depending on the type of shirt you wear, let's say you're a well-endowed woman who wears tight-fitting clothes. Okay, you can't hide much. But if you're a well-endowed woman who's got more of a buttoned-up shirt, boxing type of shirt, not boxing,
overshirts,
overshirts,
boyfriend shirts,
more squared off.
Yeah.
My gosh, you can hide a lot of stuff under there because the shirt is really, when it comes towards your waist, away from your body. So you got these gaps, these vacant spots. And then also between the two, you can carry stuff.
Well, I have the North American Arms 22. It's a 22 Magnum, and I have carried it in many places where nobody had a clue. And that was good because it wasn't supposed to have it anyway, but nobody knew.
I call those the pocket knives of the gun, because you always got one on you.
Believe me, that makes me feel better. I've got this. I'm not afraid of somebody stalking me. I'm not afraid of much. But what I am afraid of is sitting in a restaurant, enjoying my meal, and some nut comes in and wants to kill so-and-so over in the corner, and I'm in his way. And, I've told lady friends before, hit the ground, kiss the rug, put your hands over your head and pray. Because if you can't get out and you're not armed, you're just there. You're just trying to survive. But back to dressing for concealment, you have to decide what you want to carry, how you want to carry it, and what you're willing to do. Ladies, you're going to go through a lot of holsters. You're going to buy one, and you're going to say, "Well, no, this one
don't do that." I've got buckets full of holsters. I can tell you
exactly.
I can teach you.
Exactly.
Before you spend your money, come see me. I'll tell you
exactly, and that's why he has bucket full of holsters, because you buy
I spent
one.
the money for you. Okay.
Yeah, we have bought them and we have put them aside, and you may use a different holster for a different outing that you're on. So you have to decide. And we can help you. Like he said, we have buckets of holsters, we have all kinds of guns, and we have people willing to help you if you just come out and let us. And ladies, the shop here in Cameron is a nice facility. There's no guys hanging around that are going to say something to you, and if they do, just punch them, and that'll be fine. They understand, but it's a nice place. Sometimes we have something to eat. We just sit around and talk. It's a great place to be.
Yeah, it's not a clinical
No.
atmosphere. It's a friendly atmosphere.
You'll find friends there. And ladies, I want to address you being aware of your surroundings. I know that as a woman, that's not the first thing on your mind. The first thing on your mind is getting from the store to your car and getting all that junk in the car and getting home and cooking something and doing this and doing that. Ladies, please, when you step out of when you're in a store, in a restaurant, be aware of who's around you. Be aware of the type of clientele that are coming and going. Try to be in have a visual field of the door so that you know what's going on.
Hey, Pattie,
yeah,
I can't remember who told me this. Somebody told me this comparison. Women have spaghetti brains, and men have waffle brains. And you've heard me do this in class and stuff, where a strand of spaghetti is an item on the list that a woman has to do. Shopping, children, ironing, this, that, and the other. A guy goes, I'm in security mode right now. I'm on my little square on my waffle. Until I'm done with that, I won't go into my next waffle.
Sure.
So I think that's a disadvantage to women. It's not disrespectful. It's just a matter of the truth, because you guys got so much more going on than a guy most of the time.
But it's important to be aware. And you know, ladies, there are other weapons besides a handgun. Go on Amazon and type in Brutus and look at the weapons, the self-defense weapons that they have. You can use that. You're just trying to get out of a bad situation. Okay?
That's the key phrase too. You not necessarily have to shoot and all of a sudden the individual dies. The whole objective is to stop the threat, and the stopping of the threat could be just running away.
Yeah. Get out of there. Get in the car or get back
Pattie,
in the store.
We got a call coming. Let's see if this has anything to do with what we're doing here.
Sure.
Go ahead, Trey. What do we got? This is a High Cap Adventure Radio program. Who we got on the line?
This is Lois Schellenberger. I was just calling to find out why the flags are at half-mast.
Well, we had a lot of people get killed with a mass
Florida
shooting.
shooting.
Florida shooting. So we're probably just showing honor and respect to those fallen.
Oh, okay.
I know it's hard to tell anymore because every other week the flag is at half-mast. So, but for this week, it's because of the shooting down in Florida.
Okay, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thanks for calling.
And you know, on that, just to take a little side note on that, the coach that got in front of those kids, that's a hero. That man gave his life so that those kids could get out of there. And, you know, we need to remember him.
Yeah, but you know what Patton said? It's one thing for a soldier dying for his country.
Yeah.
But you want to make the other soldier die for his country.
Exactly.
So if that teacher was armed, you know.
Exactly.
Anyway.
But apparently he wasn't. But he did his job. He did his job.
He exceeded his job.
Yes,
He went above and
absolutely
beyond.
he did. So.
All right, Patty, look, we got just a little
Sure.
time left. Let's, why don't you do a recap
Okay.
and just lay out
Okay.
your parting words there.
All right. We've talked about types of guns, revolvers, semi-auto. We've talked about calibers. We've talked about dressing for concealment. And we'd really like to hear from some of you ladies who have done that successfully. Well, let's share this information. We've talked about holsters, and like Matt says, I've got buckets of them. Come out and check out our holsters.
Well, I can just tell you,
Yeah.
I can look at you because each woman's different. And I ask them, is that how you dress? When they come to see me, I ask, is that how you dress normally? And they go, in general. I go, okay, let's talk.
Yep.
I go, no, not really. I said, well, then how do you normally dress? Think about how you normally dress. And that's how you'll do it.
Yeah.
I can help you out there.
Yep. We've talked about our surroundings, and I think that's most important. Be aware. Be aware. Sometimes you may be the only one between your kids and a bad guy. You know, you need to be aware. Last thing, talk about the shop, our classes, home and self-defense, concealed carry. We
Round
do
robin,
yep,
the,
round robin,
the,
second Friday of every month.
law enforcement benefit shoot this upcoming March 9th.
Yes, March 9th. Matt will have a gun familiarization class if we can get enough people out there.
That's right.
That is a good class. That he will show you the difference between different types of handguns, so that you can understand the difference between revolvers, semi-autos. You know, there's a part of his presentation where he will show you if your gun malfunctions, how to clear it. That's most important, because every a gun is a machine and it will foul up.
You know, some people, women say size matters, okay? But
Of course.
when it comes to the caliber, in my opinion, size doesn't matter. It's going to hurt. But when it comes to the size of the handgun, size does matter. It all depends on how you can wrap your hand around that thing. So we talk about that, and it's vital information. I know it sounds kind of weird what I'm saying, but I'm totally serious. Size matters, ladies, when it comes to a gun, a handgun. You got to be able to put your hand around it, wrap it around with your fingers, and manipulate it properly so it's in your hand straight. And if you don't know what to look for or think about or ask the right questions, you're going to end up with the wrong gun. All right.
Can I say one more
Yes,
thing?
you can.
Ladies, your new gun is your new boyfriend. You take it out, you love on it, you know how it works.
I'm jealous.
It will protect you.
I'm jealous.
That's what you need to know.
Pattie, I can't thank you enough for coming on.
Enjoyed it,
We'll do
Matt.
it again in the future. Ladies and
Enjoyed
gentlemen, we're
it.
going to take a break, and when we come back, I think we're going to be ready for the awesome, talented, informative master, Cindy Key. And if she's not here, we'll figure something out. She's not here at the moment, but we'll get her in a second. See you on the other side.